Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Emily. So today I want to talk to you guys about how to find good stuff at Goodwill, as well as show you a collective haul of things that I've gotten from multiple Goodwills in different places that I've been. But all my Goodwills that I've been to have been in South Carolina, if that helps anyone. So yeah, I'm going to just jump into the tips first, and then we get to go through some cool stuff that I've got. Tip number 1, you have to touch everything. There's no way you'll be able to find any good stuff if you don't get in the racks and dig for it. Tip number 2, ignore sizes and ignore genders. Some of the greatest things I have found have either been put in the wrong spot because they have the wrong size tag on it, or like some sweaters I found have been in the men's section, and they are some of my most favorite Goodwill finds. Tip number 3, try the stuff on. Now, if you had a problem with tip number 1 and touching things that other people own makes you squeamish, then you're definitely going to have a problem with tip number 3. But it's essential. Yes, it is deeply discounted, but you don't want to spend your money on something that doesn't fit simply because you wouldn't try it on. You can, have a tank top on and just pull stuff on over that if that makes you feel better, but it's imperative for you to try it on. Tip number 4, look for your staples at Goodwill. And there are plenty of staples to find. It's not just trendy stuff from last season. I know a lot of people have been able to find really great jeans there. I personally haven't had much luck with jeans, but that's because I do actually get a little bit tired of looking through all the jeans, and I'm very specific. I really like skinny jeans, and a lot of the times, at least in the Goodwills in my area, they're all like flare-legged, and it's just not my thing. Except for one pair I found, and we'll talk about that when we get into the haul portion of this video. Number 5, furniture can be painted. Now, this might sound a little bit strange because I am obviously still kind of a young girl, but I did find a piece of furniture that fit perfectly in my house, like I could envision where I wanted to be. It's green, it has strawberries on it, it's kind of ridiculous, but I love the size of it, so I painted it. Tip number 6, pick the Goodwill in the wealthiest neighborhood of your area if you can, because then people who have more money, who can buy nicer things, who then get tired of things maybe a little bit quicker than normal people. I classify myself in the normal people group. Then they give those nice things to Goodwill, so you get better stuff at a really great price. Tip number 7, try to go on Mondays if possible. A lot of stuff comes in on the weekends, and it does take them a little while to put tags on it and everything. So by Sunday afternoon or Monday, then the bulk of what people brought in from cleaning out their closets on Saturday or whatever is out on the floor. Tip number 8, don't be tempted to buy it just because it has a low price. If you can't think of multiple places where you will wear this, just don't get it. Yes, again, it's deeply discounted, but you don't want to waste money on something you're never going to wear. Tip number 9, don't forget about the other areas of the store. Yes, Goodwill has lots of clothes and apparel and shoes you probably even know about, but they also have other sections in the back of their store where it's extras, the home goods, and I'll use that term loosely if you don't mind. My brothers have found golf clubs at Goodwill. I've gotten a painting that was an original painting from there, and we'll see that in a second. Lamps, knickknacks. There's just, no other way to group those. Picture frames also. Picture frames are a big thing that I get at Goodwill. So those are all the tips I have for you guys, and now we're going to get into the fun part of this video, things that I have gotten at Goodwill. There's no particular order to these things. I'm just kind of running through stuff that I have in bits at a time. So this is the first item I got, and this is actually probably the best thing I've gotten. It's a sweater and it's cream and it kind of has a ribbed pattern to it on the bodice or the torso. It is from Banana Republic and it is also 5% cashmere, which I know isn't like a whole lot, but come on, I found it at Goodwill. I also got a denim button-down shirt, and the sleeves are rolled up right now. This was actually in the boys section of a Goodwill, and it is a children's size. It's a size extra large, and that's obviously not like an adult extra large, so can't have too many denim shirts. I also got this brown faux leather jacket. I really love the color, and I had been in Express the day before I went to Goodwill, and I saw a jacket very similar to this that was still faux leather. The one in Express was not real leather, and the Express jacket was $150, and this one was $6.99, so snagged it. This also kind of reminds me of the jacket Amy Adams wore when she was Amelia Earhart in the Night at the Museum movie. So as I said before, I haven't had too much luck with jeans at Goodwill except for these that were jeans, and I cut them into shorts, as you can see. And these were actually at the clearance center, and clearance center works by pricing things per pound, and it's like $1.50 a pound of clothes you get. And my friend was already getting some stuff, and these were the only things I wanted, so I kind of just threw them in her stuff, and she paid for them, and I got her coffee, I think, in exchange. So thanks, Olivia. So I just cut these into cut-off shorts, and they are 7 for All Mankind jeans, which was pretty cool if you ask me. I also got this skirt, which is really, really cool. It's got a giraffe print on it, and it's kind of like that hair kind of texture. I'm not sure. I love to wear it with like a black top. I'm sure I'll end up putting leggings or tights under it once it starts to get cool. I love Goodwill for their t-shirts, and I don't have all of them in this haul because I couldn't remember which ones came from Goodwill and which ones didn't. But one of my younger brother's friends, he made a killing on the t-shirts because their t-shirts, I've seen them for 99 cents and I've seen them for $1.99, but the point is they are not expensive at all. This one was one that I knew that I got. It's just a long sleeve t-shirt, and it says Cape May Lewisberry Nautical Apparel, and it is large. One of my favorite finds from a Goodwill is my next item, and that is this Disney World sweatshirt dress is what I call it. It comes down to my mid-thigh, and the reason for its strange sizing, or what I think is somewhat strange of sizing, is that it is a one-size-fits-all sweatshirt. So it's really long, but it's not like super wide. So yeah, it's a bit strange sizing, but it was made exclusively for the Walt Disney World Parks and Resorts, so you know somebody paid a lot of money for this at one point or another. Next are my 3 favorite items I got from Goodwill, and they are all sweaters, and these were all found in the men's section. I have a love of ugly sweaters, so I realize some of these might not be for everyone, but I love them, and that's what matters. So my first one's pretty plain. It's a navy sweater, and it's just got a little moose patch on it. It's V-neck, good with leggings and riding boots. Oh, all of these are good with leggings and riding boots, so for real. Next is this somewhat purple and blue sweater, with a fun striped pattern on it. This last one is the one that everybody gives me crap for. They say that they just look at me and shake their head, but y'all, I saw this and I knew I had to have it. Oh, it's so ugly, but it's so great. it's this one. And so if you can't really tell, there's like a mountain over here, and it's these guys on their horses with their dogs, which by the way is fox hunting. And you know, it was done a long time ago. I don't know of many people who do it today. I couldn't get over it. I had to have it. And you know, at like $7 maybe for these sweaters. Yeah, totally bought it because I mean, I know I'm gonna wear it. If you watched my All About Me video, then you already know about this next item. And if you haven't watched my All About Me video, then you totally should go do that, and it will be linked below and probably at the end of this video also, so do that. The next item I'm talking about, of course, were these shoes. Just a quick recap, I found these at the Myrtle Beach Goodwill, and they are Shoe Dazzle shoes. And I haven't worn them a lot because there's not a lot you can wear floral print shoes, but obviously they still don't have a footprint in them. If they would have had a footprint in them, I'm not sure I would have been too great about getting them. But yeah, $6.99, and you know somebody paid the like $49.95 for them at one point or another. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. As for knickknacks, I've gotten lots of picture frames, but they have stuff in them and they're on my wall, so I didn't want to pull all those down and show them to you. So I'm going to move on to some other of the knick-knacky type things I've gotten from Goodwill. This is the original painting I was telling you guys about. It was done in 2011 by D. McNaughton, something like that. Yeah, it's just a tree with lots of blues and greens, and I hang it up in my bathroom, and I think it adds a lot of color. The last item I have to show you is this, and I didn't feel like taking everything out, but the stuff inside didn't come from Goodwill. The cube did. It did have a weird touch to it, so yeah, I was just careful holding it in the store since I wasn't sure what was on it, but I put it through the dishwasher. It came clean, and it was $1.50 for this cube. It's pretty heavy duty, and as you can see, I just kind of keep my hair stuff in it. That's all the stuff I have to show you for today. I really hope these tips were helpful, and I wholeheartedly encourage you to go check out the closest Goodwill to you that is also in a wealthy area. Also, don't forget to donate any of your old stuff to Goodwill. Just feed into the circle. If you get good stuff from there, make sure to give some good stuff to help balance it out. And remember, by shopping at Goodwill, you're supporting your local economy, and you're supporting people's like job training and whatever else their whole mission statement is. I'm not really sure. All I know is that I get some good stuff, and it does some good in my community. First concert. My first concert, I'm pretty sure, was High School Musical. Like throwback.